Hello everyone, how are you today? Okay, first the last lesson we've learned about some sport and to reveal some kind of sport that you like, I would like to ask you some questions. What is your favorite sport? Okay, you can answer football, volleyball, tennis, table tennis. Okay, good. But for each sport, we use something to do or to play. For example, when we play football, we need a ball, shoes, t-shirt, and shorts, of course. And so, what do you use for swimming, and what do we use for walking and for cycling? So today we will learn about something that we use for different kinds of sports. Okay, we move on to a close look one. The first, you listen and repeat this word.
A ball.
Okay, a ball, right?
Sports shoes.
Sports shoes,
A boat.
a belt,
A skateboard.
a skateboard,
Goggles.
goggles,
A racket.
a racket,
Skis.
skis,
A bicycle.
a bicycle. Okay. So a ball, of course, we use in football or volleyball. Sport shoes we use for many kind of sports. For example, uh, ball games, on running, walking. About about we use for sailing. A skateboard we use in skateboarding. Okay, and goggles quite strange. Yes, goggle we use for swimming to protect your eyes from the water. And a racket we use in um, badminton or table tennis or tennis racket. Skis usually have a pair of skis we use in skiing. And a bicycle we use for cycling. You usually ride a bicycle to school every day, don't you? Okay, so you know it's a bicycle or a bike. Okay, so I would like you to open your notebook and write down your new lesson today. Okay, we write Unit 8, Sports and Games. Okay. First, vocabulary. Okay, you write all the new words. Write all the new words. A ball, sports shoes, about, a skateboard, a skateboard. Goggles, a racket, skates. And the last was a bicycle. Okay, you can add more things. Sports shoes. Sorry. Uh, a ball, sports shoe, about, skateboard, goggles, a racket, skates, a bicycle. And if you know more sport things, you can add under the list. For example, sports karate or judo, tennis gloves. Of course, for many sports, we use different kind of sport things. Okay, vocabulary. All right. Now we move on. Okay, now you look at the picture and write the words under each picture. For example, what it is? Of course, it is a bike, all right, or a bicycle. What it is? Mm-hmm. It's a ball. And what are they? Yes, they are sports shoes. Okay, number 4. What are they? They're skis. We use them in skiing. And what it is? It is a boat. We use a boat in sailing. And what it is? It is a racket. A racket. We use a racket in badminton, tennis, or table tennis. What it is? Yes, it is a skateboard. We use in skateboarding. Oh, what are they? Yes, they are goggles. We use goggles in swimming. So now you have to write the words under each picture. Yes. Number 1, the bicycle. Yes. Number 2, the ball. Number 3, sports shoes. Number 4, skates. Number 5, a boat. Number 6, a racket. Number 7, a skateboard. And number 8, skates. Now check for your answer. Okay, a racket you can write in 2 ways. The first you can write R-A-C-K-E-T. On the second way we can write R-A-C-Q-U-E-T. A racket. Thank you. We move on. We move to part 3. Now, number 3. What sports are these things for? Match the things in column A with a sport or game in column B. For example, a bicycle. Can we use a bicycle in running? Of course not. We use a bicycle in cycling. So we'll have to move, let us see, up to the first, cycling. Okay, so number 1 we match with C. Bicycle is used for cycling. Okay, and a ball. Yes, a ball we use it in ball games. Alright, a ball used in ball games. And sports shoes. What do we use sports shoes for? Yes, we use sports shoes for running, of course. And skates. We use skates in sailing? No, we don't use skates in sailing. We use skates in skiing. Skiing. And about. We use about in sailing. Yes, in sailing. Sailing. For skateboard, yes, we use skateboard in skateboarding. Skateboarding. Goggles, yes, in swimming, and a racket in tennis. Do you agree? Oh, yes. If you don't agree with me, you can take a note for your answers and then I will show you all the keys. Okay, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Yes, it's all correct. Alright. Bicycle, cycling, a ball for ball games, sport shoes for running, skates for skiing, a boat we use for sailing, a skateboard we use for skateboarding, vocals for swimming, and racket for tennis. Okay, now we move to part 2, pronunciation. For this lesson, we will learn two sounds. They are diphthong. The first sound is air, air, right? Air. Okay, you can listen and repeat air. And the second sound is ear, right? Ear. And we move faster, ear. Slower, ear. And faster, ear. And air. Faster, air. Right. So we move from the sound air to the sound right? Air. And for ear, the same from e to right? E, ear. Okay. Now we practice with the sound. The first, now listen.
Where?
Where? So it is air. All right.
There.
There. Okay, it's also air. There.
Fair.
Fair. Okay. Fair.
Pair.
Pair. Pair. Right.
Prepare.
Prepare. Prepare. Okay. Now again.
Where? There. Fair. Pair. Prepare.
Okay. Now we will practice with the sound ear.
Here.
Here.
Fear.
Fear.
Nearly.
Nearly.
Idea.
Idea.
Volunteer.
Volunteer. Okay. So the second we will practice with the sound ear.
Here. Fear. Nearly. Idea. Volunteer.
Okay. So you can find more words with this sound. But first you should spend more time to practice these words with the correct sound. Alright? Where, there, fair, pair, prepare, and here, fear, nearly, idea, volunteer. At home, you can find more words with this sound. For example, with air, you can find chair, hair, okay, stare, and with ear, you can find the sound like ear, right? Um, beer, okay, with ear. You can write these words to your notebook and practice. Okay, we move on to exercise number 5. Read this with the words and say them aloud. Wick has air and Wick has ear. For example, This word air, are, and So, which word has air or ear? Of course, letter A with air. Number 2. A. Physics. B. Feather. C. Aerobics. So, which word? Yes, of course, aerobic. Air. Number 3. A. Stage. B. Stair. C. Stadium. So which option? Yes, of course, it is B. Stair with air. And number 4. A. Beer. B. Bird. C. Born. So your answer is 4A. Beer with the sound ear. Number 5. A. Show. B. Share. C. Shine. So number 5 it is D. Air. Share. 6. A. Sphere. B. Spring. C. Shrimp. So your answer is A. Sphere with the sound ear. Okay, let's check. Yes, that's right. So we will practice with the word air, aerobics, stair, beer, share, sphere. Okay. Yes, we move to part 6. Now you will listen and underline the right word you hear. For example, number 1, we have 2 words here, but you only circle the first word or the second word. The same to number 2, number 3, number 1, fair or fine. Number 2, out or here. Number 3, idea or fear. Number 4, square or statue. Number 5, nearly or really. And number 6, cheered or chased. Okay. Now listen.
Unit 8, page 18. A closer look 1. Activity 6. Listen to the sentences and choose the right words.
1. Fair play is important in sports.
2. Can you hear me, Mum?
3. I haven't got any idea.
4. The stadium is near the square.
5. Beckham nearly missed the ball.
6. The football fans cheered loudly for their side.
Okay, did you get your answers? Okay, let's check all your answers. Okay, the first fair. Fair play is important in sports. Number 2, can you hear me, Mom? 3, I haven't got any idea. 4, the stadium is near the square. 5, Beckham nearly missed the ball. And 6, the football fans cheered loudly for their side. Yes, now we will practice more with some exercise of close look one. We move on to looking back. Number 1, find one odd word or phrase in each line. In this exercise, you will find one word that is different from the 3 words. Okay? It means odd word. One word that is different from the others. For example, number 1, A, volleyball. B, badminton. C, bicycle. And D, tennis. So your answers here must be a bicycle. Why? Because a bicycle is a sport thing. We use a bicycle for cycling. But volleyball, badminton, and tennis, they are sports, not sporting. Okay? So the answer here is C. Okay. Now we continue with number 2, 3, 4, and 5. I will give you 1 minute so you can do your exercise and then I ask your answers. Okay. Now let's check the all answers. Number 2, playground, a bat, a racket, and a ball. Of course, it is playground because bat, racket, or ball they are sport things. Number 3, running, cycling, swimming, and diving. So the answer here is diving. Why? Running, cycling, swimming. Driving, sorry, driving, not diving. Running, cycling, swimming, they're sport. They're sports. But driving, it is not a sport. Okay. And number 4, cartoons, sports news, winter sport, and weather forecast. The answers here is C. Because cartoons, sports news, and weather forecast, they are TV program. TV program. But winter sports, it they are sports, not TV program. Number 5, sporty, intelligent, fit, and healthy. Um, the answer here is B, because sporty, fit, and healthy, mm, they related to physical, your body, related to physical factor of your body. But intelligence, something belong to your mind, your brain, your mind. Okay. Okay, let's check. Yes. We move on. Exercise number 2. In this exercise, you will read 4 words in each line. Write the name of the game or sport for 4 words belong to. For example, we have a pool, breaststroke, dive, or float. Dive, it means you come under the water, and float, maybe you move up the water and um, you may go up on the surface of the water. It's opposite of dive. Okay, it is belong to swimming. And now number 1, we have pedals, wheels, ride, or race. So, what sport is this? Pedals, you put your feet on the 2 pedals when you cycle. And wheels, one bicycle has got 2 wheels. Right? You ride a bike to school every day in a race competition. So it is cycling. Okay. Number 1 is cycling. Number 2, a ball, kick, goal. Referee. What is a referee? Referee is usually a man or a woman who will start or stop a football match with a whistle. Yeah. Sometimes he has a yellow card, a red card. Yeah, referee. So number 2, it is football. Yeah, football. Number 3, ring, rope, glove, and heat. Yeah, ring. It is a place for boxing, for example. Yeah, a ring. It has got 4 sides, and it's the 2. Mm, when you go to the ring, you are ready for fighting. Yeah, rope. Yeah, there are some rope around the ring. Yeah, and gloves. You wear gloves on your hands when you do this sport. And hit, it means you fight. You fight the other. Yeah. So it is boxing, of course. Table. Number 4, table, paddle, serve, and a ball. Yeah, you can only have some words here: table, paddle, and ball. You can know it is table tennis. And number five, basket, points, ball, and court. Yeah, it is basketball, of course. Okay, that's each to all the answer. The time for this lesson is over, and I want you at home to practice with the words of sportings and pronounce the two sounds ear or air. And remember the sportings we use for export. And the last the last thing you have to do for this lesson is don't forget to do your homework, because at the end of each lesson I will give you some homework. So remember to finish it. Alright. Thank you for your attendance and see you again.